show some love for Miss Alicia Keys.
Well, besides quite highly zen and relaxed, are you feeling zen and relaxed and peaceful and able to drop into this space that we have together? Because I love this space so much. This is my favorite place. Honestly, the soulcare sessions is like my favorite place. How are we feeling about the bean bags? Are we into these things? Are you okay?
Well,
some people are like, well, I can get down, but I can't get back up. This is what happens. It's okay. The point is, I want you to just be dropping into the energy and the vibe. It's a really, really special moments for us to have this soulcare sessions, and I just want to thank you guys so much for being here with me today, for welcoming me back home, and get ready for an exceptionally exciting show. I'm really excited about it. I would say it's either this is my favorite place or the show is my favorite place. So this is either 2 or 1 or 1 or 2. But they're both high on the list. Welcome to soulcare sessions. You know, I really want to do the soulcare sessions because soulcare is such an important part of life. To me, I'm learning that soulcare is like one of the most important things that we can learn how to just have with ourselves. You know, and caring for our souls and caring for ourselves. It's not something that always comes naturally, and it's definitely not something that we're always taught how to do. A lot of times we feel really guilty about doing things for ourselves. We feel really like we've let people down somehow. We've chosen ourselves in any way. And so I really personally have been on this journey for soul care, just to invite it into my life and be unafraid of it and be able to recognize when I need it and build it into the things that I'm doing and know that that's just as important as so many other things that are important in life, because if you're not good, what happens then? You know what I mean? What happens if you're not good? So soul care is a beautiful thing. When I created Keys Soul Care, that was really the idea behind Keys Soul Care. It was about how do we take routine and make it ritual? How do we make, we have 5 minutes in a day, we wash our face, we should jump in the shower. How does that become a little mini ritual for us so that we can create moments that are unforgettable for ourselves and pour into ourselves as well? I'm seeing a lot of friends in this room and I'm loving it. I really am. I'm loving the vibe in here. So the ritual part is a beautiful thing. And so when I created Keys Soul Care, it was really to start to think about what are tools and ways that not only can you be good to yourself on the outside, because obviously everything here is great for your body and your skin and healthy for you and safe, but how do you start thinking about the inside? And that's why some of the offerings, all of the offerings have a mantra. This one says, I give myself permission to glow, which is like really important. This one, I protect my light. Please protect your light, because people are going to be out here stealing your light. You know what I mean? And we're not having it. This one is I own my power, which is some of what I want to talk about today. So when you first come in, hopefully you're able to see the keys. Put the keys out there so everybody can take a key. Maybe you need something. It gives you a chance to think about what you might be looking for, what you might need more of, whatever the case is. Can anybody tell me what key they took? Was there a key that you took that you want to share? Because I get used to talking, because we're about to get into talking. Tell me strength. Beautiful. Oh, twins. Creativity. And wow, beautiful. Gratitude, a must. Kindness is amazing. Connection. That's what we're doing here. I feel like that's what I love about this moment. We get to really connect. And I appreciate everybody coming in and being willing to jump into my crazy ideas. Like, y'all don't even know each other, and I got y'all sitting on the floor, sitting on pillows, and doing sound baths. I really appreciate your openness. But I think that the cool thing is, You know, even though we don't exactly know each other, we are kindred spirits because we have ways that we're related to each other, ways that we understand each other. And so that's why this room always ends up being exactly what it's supposed to be because of that. So you think you're strangers, but you're really not. Obviously, we're all connected, back to connection. So I have you take the key. Hopefully you got a chance to interface with the offerings. I call them offerings, not products. Products is too transactional. Offerings are an invitation for us to go deeper into ourselves. So it's an offering. And I confuse everybody, but I love it. And then I asked you to come to this mirror. And today I was interested in what might come up today. The mirror to me represents self-reflection, which is another practice that is hard. I mean, like, it's hard to look at yourself and really be truthful with yourself. It's really scary. It's a very scary thing. It's quite hard. So mirrors can be kind of scary, but they're also really beautiful and powerful. And so I asked you today, what is power to you? I thought this was kind of good. I was like, this is good. Every day is a new one. It's never the same. This mirror never looks the same. You could come to every soul care session, the entire tour. This will never look the same. So every day it's kind of a new question. I don't know what you guys are going to say. I don't even know what I'm going to say. But I know what I feel, and I know that the reason comes up for something. And so today, y'all answered. By the way, you don't have to tell me if this is you. This is anonymous. Don't worry. You're safe. What is power to you? We have confidence, balance, and grace. Power is movement. Power is empathy. Power is the ability to achieve your goals. Power is trusting myself. That is power. That's amazing. Power is being you. Kindness. My kids. Power is self-control. Wow. Power is knowledge. Power is love and family. Power is my spouse. Loving myself and loving life. Power is self-awareness. Power is the freedom to be me. Power is taking up space. Ooh, I like that. I like that one a lot. I feel like I really relate to that. Power is finding your purpose and inspiring others. Power is the ability to never give up. I love this. Particularly taking up space hit me kind of personally hard. I think that a lot of times, or I think what made me talk about what do you think power is, or what is power to you, is that I think a lot of times we give our power away. And I've been thinking about that in a lot of instances. We give our power away by letting other people, influence us so much that we start to doubt ourselves. We give our power away when we're inviting energies that don't really complement us, that are toxic or inconsistent or don't really do anything good for us, but we keep inviting it in our space because, I don't know, because they're our family, because we have history, because we're scared what will happen without them. Usually it's that. That's what it was for me, And so then you give your power away to that person who doesn't really deserve it, and you find yourself not being able to grow. I think that in so many ways, power is also being able to grow. I think a lot of times people also make us feel like we can't grow. We can't be changed. We can't be new. We can't have done one thing at one point and now have evolved out of it. You know what I mean? There is more to us than whatever yesterday was. We get to evolve daily. And I think this idea of power, owning your power, is being comfortable in your skin, being able to let things go that don't serve you anymore. Being able to say, I'm done with that. I met an amazing woman. We were just in, what city we were just in? Was the last city we were in? DC. Philly. And she said that the last time I saw her, she was the unlocked version of herself because she had a lot of tequila. And that this time when I saw her, she was the original version of herself. Because she decided that wasn't for her anymore. And she wanted to kind of bring that in. And so that's what she shared. I thought that was really beautiful. And I think that's a version of owning your power, where you get to decide how you want your life to be. Nobody else can do that for you. I've been thinking about y'all. I pulled this quote. I followed this awesome woman, Black Liturgies. She's incredible. If you are on IG and you want to follow somebody that's special, Black Liturgies, she said, you do not have to be who you've been. You can think differently, feel differently. Don't let anyone nail you to a selfhood that no longer belongs to you. Tell the truth about who you are today. I thought that was super, super powerful. And that's, to me, that's owning your power. She quoted James Baldwin, who's one of my all-time favorite writers. And he said, love takes off masks that we fear we cannot live without, and we know we cannot live within. So, wow, this is one energy. This is out here for you. So, anyway, to me, that was the theme for today. The theme was just reminding ourselves to own our power, reminding ourselves to be unafraid, to be unafraid to let go of whatever you need to let go that you used to be, move into who you are now. Put voice to that, feel unafraid of that. Don't be worried about it. Don't be worried about people who like you better the other way. If they don't like you now, it's time to go on, you know? So just a little reflection. Thank you, Mira, on power. And at this point, I actually turn it over to you. You can talk to me about anything you want. You do not have to talk to me about power or owning your power or anything that has to do with that. We've covered that. You can talk to me about it though if you feel like this resonated with you or there's something you want to share, please share. You can ask me questions. Some people read me poems, some people tell me stories, some people just tell me a joke, some people sing to me. I've never had anybody dance for me. It's not that much space, but you never know what happens. So I just want to ask who would like to set off the soul care session. We have a brave one right here. Can I come to you?
Hi, Alicia. Yeah, hopefully you remember me.
Of course.
Yes, okay, awesome. So I know growing up in New York, it was a very dangerous neighborhood, and you were young, you had that tomboy swagger. You were wearing those baggy clothes and stuff. Because people won't approach you, they won't F with you. They see that you got that demeanor to you. And I know when you first came onto the scene, it was a lot of dresses, tight boots, and high heels. But I noticed recently, you've been presenting more of that masculine and feminine energy, which I love because let's be for real, heels, while they're cute, they are uncomfortable. Shut up. I wore these chucks on my wedding day. I love sneakers. So it's so nice to see that you have that nice blend, that nice, I'm just curious, what inspired, you feeling more comfortable lately to, have the suits and tux and all that. But I love it. I mean,
I think if you, thank you so much, and I love this question. Thank you for seeing me. I think if you take it back, I remember my first, whatever I wore on that first Oprah show was a tux with tails and some sparkly sneakers. So for me, it has always kind of been my vibe. And then I think time progressed, and I was exploring and experimenting, and probably feeling like I needed to be a little bit more girly or something, because you start to get influenced by what you see. And also I was becoming more of a woman and exploring my womanhood and things like that. But ultimately, I found that just put me back in some sneakers. I a tux jacket with jeans, and I'm happy. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes it's weird. You have to go away from who you already are and then come back to who you've always been or something, and that's part of how you get, how you find yourself. So I love it. I love that you wore chucks on your wedding day. You're my type of girl.
We are celebrating. I know we were here 2 weeks ago, and then we were here last year, but we're back again.
2 weeks ago,
in Florida.
I was like, wait, we were here?
In Florida. When you started off the contract,
Oh, you was the first day.
Yeah,
First day.
I'm asking you about the piano again. I'm telling you I was learning if I got you. So we're here again because it's our wedding anniversary. It's going to be 6 years on the 14th, and it's been 6 years married, 16 years together. So we figured this would be a
Happy
amazing
anniversary. Lots of love. Right back there in the beanbag.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Judy. Thank you so much for doing this. It's very gracious.
Thank you.
Such a wonderful space. I wanted to talk a little bit about songwriting. Everybody knows what an extraordinary artist you are, but you're an amazing songwriter too. And I hear so much about some writers talking about just the muse comes and they have this moment when the music pours through them, whereas other writers, especially Nashville, people go and it's like a day job and they go and sit all day. So I'd love to hear you talk a little bit about your process and what writing, how that looks for you.
I love that. Thank you, Judy. It's totally different all the time. Sometimes when it's divine and blessed, it does come like rain. It's rare though. You don't normally get that. I don't normally haven't experienced that. There's certain times when it's just like it falls out of the sky and it's there and you're like, whoa. And you're literally like, there it is. And I was like, for anybody you happened like that. I was like, for no one happened like that. Throwing fire happened like that. There's just certain ones that are kind of just like, whoa, there they go. Then there's other ones that I'm like, they are banging my head against the piano. Like, why isn't this good? What is the matter with this song? I know I'm close. I feel it, like I know it's good, but I can't get there. And that might take days or weeks or even years to finally kind of find whatever it's meant to be. Sometimes I find that I'm writing a song, and even though it doesn't become anything, it does lead me to the next idea. And in that way, it serves its purpose. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how it goes for me. Most of the time, it's on the piano, or it's some kind of title. I really love titles. Titles really do something to me, and take me to a place that I want to express it. But again, it really can be any way, and rarely is it that fall from the sky muse thing. That's when you know like God is in you, and then you're like, this is the one. Awesome question. Let's go for my sis in the green dress. Yes.
Hi,
What's your name?
Scarlett.
Hi, Scarlett.
So, how old were you when you started singing and you were inspired to?
Well, the first time I ever sang, well, maybe not ever, but the first time I sang and realized that was something I might like, I was 4. And I was really scared and terrified and nervous. I told this story a lot to my kindergarten teacher. Her name is Miss Hazel. She still looks the same. I don't know how it happens. So really kind of a minute ago, and she still looks the same. So she has amazing genes, and she was putting on like a little play for the kindergartners. It was Wizard of Oz, and we had to pick a song to sing. That was the first time I learned Song of the Rainbow. And it was the first time I tried to sing out loud. At least that I remember I sang with my mom, us like in our house. But with other people, it was really scary. And I tried it, and even though I was terrified of it, I realized I kind of liked it, even though it was scary. And then I kept going. So that was the first time. But as I got older, I started to explore still a little more, maybe 7, 8, 9. And the first time I wrote my first song was 11. And that was probably when I really started to kind of, feel like, oh, this feels good, and get some things off my chest. Do you write or do you sing? Do you like it? Keep singing. Thank you for your question. How are we doing in the back? I'm going to go to the back and I'll come back to the front. Right there, the black shirt that raised your hand. Yes.
I'm sure we got time for a couple more questions.
Okay, I was a little late today, but it's only because I was perfecting the show. For you, I had to do a couple new things today. I was like, I have to do it this one, Okay, so.
Hi, Alicia. My name is Darian.
Hi.
And I just can't believe I'm here.
I'm so happy.
This is all thanks to my fiance.
Yay, fiance.
I just want to say thank you. Your music has gotten me through some of the most difficult moments in my life and some of the best. And I'm just so grateful. Every time that I'm feeling down, he knows, I just blast your music.
He's like, uh-oh.
When he's in trouble.
Let me leave her alone for a minute. Building Alicia.
But I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for allowing me.
I have been to most of your concerts. I've actually won tickets to the Apollo.
Which
I
one,
was in the
Masquerade or the Here Apollo?
The Here. The Masquerade I got tickets to, but I was not able to go. But that's how much I love you.
Thank you. Thank you for loving me. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Then I'm gonna come back to this place. Everybody probably could do it two more. They beat me up. I'm always taking too long. What's your name?
River Star.
River Star. You did? Okay, do you just want me to look at what you made me? Can I just look at it? Because you don't have to ask me a question if you don't want to. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, obviously, I'm going to turn it around, so I'm not this up. This, you guys know there's a picture of me and my Nana. And Nana is like my every single thing, and this means you know me because you picked this for a reason, obviously. I love it. You're so talented. And your name, who can ever forget it? River Star, that's amazing.
It's Spanish and English. Estrella de Rio. Because I came from Colombia to the United States. So I did like a follow star.
I love your name. I love this. So much of your style is so beautiful. Yeah, will, but not yet. I'm gonna keep it safe. So it has to travel a little bit, so I'm gonna keep it safe first. You want to keep it? You can get the things I can see the colors a little better. Wow, I saw it though. Wow, what are you using? Pastels? Pastel markers? Pasta. Okay, scuffs? Okay, paint markers. So, you captured us. You really captured us. This is the photo shoot that I begged my grandmother to do. I could beg her to do this photo shoot. She would never do any photos or pictures with me. She said, I like my anonymity. She would say all the time. And I begged her. And so for you to pick this one is super, super special. Thank you for this one. All right, I'm going for two more. I'm going for one in the back, one in the front. So we're gonna go. This is too much. Right? This is what happens to be in the Emily's All right, I'm going. All right, I'm going 1, 2, 3. That one in the back, the woman that just raised her hand. Yes, and then okay, try to make it concise so I don't. I'm a little late for the show, and then they kick me off because I can't stay for a certain time. Okay, it's on y'all. Okay, well she has the mic, so let's start with her.
I was realizing during your music, the purple shirt.
Yes, of course. I'm happy to see you again.
I've been a fan since 2002. I started on Wednesday to come home, and I was scared of your bodyguard.
It's kind of scary how he is nice.
Yes. So I'll let you know, since here, I had a commercial.
Wow. And 1 year ago?
September. It's 10 months. I had a commercial when I was 2. So when I had this, I told my sister that I love her and you've been an inspiration since day one. And I thank you for being strong in my life. And, I'll never forget it. So,
Thank you, Richard. You are the superwoman. You are the superwoman.
you love me forever. You're amazing.
You that you do. And I'm happy to be your support system. That's amazing.
I appreciate it.
Proud of you. I love that. Thank you for being here. It's gonna be the best night. Celebrating life.
Yes.
That's what we're doing right now. 1, 2, 3, and then we're back here.
This is my short story. I'm too shy to make my voice actually, so here because of my kids. I'm supposed to be here with my own family, but my kids decided to stay at home.
Okay, well, they
But
missed
yes,
out.
no, that's why
That's
I'm
okay.
here. But I bought them tickets so they will be here. And because I'm here because of my daughter. Can you sign please this shirt? I know.
Okay, well, tell me the story.
So the story is
Yeah,
to try to make my dreams to free people because of my English. I came here 14 years ago from Poland. It's a little bit hard because my power are my kids. So I'm doing this
Okay.
for my daughter.
Let's give it to Emily and she'll try to help you with this.
Julia,
Pass
she
it to-
will be here. I bought her tickets here. She will be here.
Listen, I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're with the kids. I feel like our kids are like, we know they're the future. You're doing an amazing job. And I'm really glad you're here. Thank you, special man. All right, thank you too. He's doing pretty good. Everybody's going pretty swiftly. Well done. Thank you.
I'm so excited, so excited. Well, I'm Turkish actually. I came from Turkey.
To come here?
Yeah.
Or you
no,
live
actually,
here?
I live in New Jersey
Okay.
right now. I'll tell you the story. The first time I ever seen you live in Turkey 10 years ago was at World Fire.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
And
Everything's
you
okay.
know, I want to share a story with you. That day I read my final, and in the middle of the show, you signed
I sat in the middle of the show?
Your true photographer took it and brought it to you and you signed it to my name. I just want to.
And your name?
You always inspire me. Brand new song is the, I always find my your song because you know when you say, I forget the lyrics, you know.
It's okay.
I'm not expecting sorry. I'm too busy finding myself. Yeah, you know what? But that's me. You know what? I felt so heartbreaking. You know, something like that. And I moved from Turkey like 6 years ago. You know, it's been so hard time for me. And you know, now I live with my mom in New Jersey. But your song has always inspired me. I wanted to thank you so much for this.
Thank you for bringing Brandon me up. I have a list of songs that I'm going to do on the B stage. And I'm adding Brandon me because
Yes.
this needs to be on the and I'm so happy to see you. Thank you guys. All right, we have our last one right here. Then we're going to take some photos. It's a great day.
Thank you.
Sounds pretty cool.
Hi, Alicia. I co-signed Brand New Me, by the
Okay,
way. I
co-sign.
love it.
Okay,
love
good.
it. I gotta say that You Don't Know My Name. If I was in my deathbed and I could listen to one song, it would be You Don't Know My Name. Like I love it. Speaks to my soul that you don't understand. I love that song so much.
Thank you.
So
I
thank you
love
for
it
that.
too. Thank you.
My question is, put it in a love song.
I knew someone was going to
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure if you get this question a lot, which I'm sure you do.
I don't.
No?
actually.
Okay.
I'm ready for
We
it.
know that the visuals were shot in Brazil. Will we ever get to see that video? Please tell me if am I gonna live to see that video?
It's become the mystery video. It was a really awesome experience. Obviously, that's a song me and B did together. That's the only song we ever did together. We shot the video in Brazil, and after that, I can't tell you what happened. I just can't, you know? And so, I'm not sure if that video will ever come out, although I think it would be so fresh if it did.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna work on my side.
Okay. Okay.
Y'all can keep campaigning on y'all side.
Definitely.
And I think at some point, I feel positive about it.
Okay. That's what I can ask. So thank you. Thank you.
This is amazing. Like I said, I really appreciate you guys. Look at my friends over here. This is a new hi. Are you Alice, will you come over here for 1 second? Oh my God, so happy to see you.
Oh, she's sad.
She's still going. She like, she ain't here.
This is my sister. This is my little sister Jade. She came to see me last year too. It was her birthday. Is it your birthday again? When's your birthday? You just turned 5. No, 6. Well, she used to be 5. Next month is the birthday. And did you make this for me? Oh, thank you. And I might be invited to her birthday as well. And I will hug you too if you like a hug. Do you need a hug? She's like, don't hug me, I don't know you. And you stole my sister. I'm happy about it. Beautiful. Wow. Thank you guys. Go for it.